only few weeks left for Christmas, and you may be wondering what to do for Christmas. And I'm going to share another dessert, chocolate and cherry squares. For this recipe, I'm using, first I have to do these 4 ingredients together. First, for that I'm using 3 tablespoons cocoa powder with 150 grams cast sugar, then 180 milliliters canola oil I'm using. You can use any kind of a light oil for this recipe, and 125 milliliters water. So that's, first I'm going to boil it. Then the next ingredient, 225 grams plain flour, about 100 grams sugar, 5 eggs I separated to yolks and the whites, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There's another layer, I'm going to show it after doing this. Into a pot or a jug that you can put on the stove, add the water first and add 3 tablespoons cocoa powder into that. 1, 2 and 3. Dissolve it in water. You will need to warm up the water or even to add hot water for that. So after, going to add the sugar and dissolve that in that hot cocoa mix, and into that going to add the oil and leave it to cool down. Now into a mixing bowl, add the egg whites and start whisking it until it comes to a soft peak, adding sugar little by little. When it starts stiffening, put the speed to the high and add the egg yolk one by one. After mixing egg yolks to egg whites, it looks nice and creamy like this. So add the baking powder and the baking soda to the flour and sift it, and then reduce the speed to speed 1 or 2 and add the flour little by little and mix it very well. After, add the cocoa mix completely cooled into the cake mix. So I'm using this 6 by 14 inch Lamington pan, and I'm going to pour the cake mix and bake this on 180 about 20 to 30 minutes. So the cake is ready, and I'm going to leave it like this to cool down, and after that I'll show you what to do next. So I cut the cake into 2 layers. So I'm leaving the bottom layer in the tray, and I took the next layer out. So I'm going to keep it aside, and for the rest of the recipe I'm using 800 grams cherries frozen, or you can use the bottled one or even the fresh cherries for this recipe. And this is the cherry season, and it's cheaper to use too. So 500 milliliters whipping cream, juice of 1 orange, 30 grams gelatin powder, 100 milliliters water, and about 1 cup sugar. So let's start doing it. First I'm going to do the gelatin. For the gelatin, I'm going to use this water and then sprinkling the gelatin, and make sure that when you are sprinkling the gelatin, use a fork and mix it well. If not, there will be clots while after you melt it. So, and put this in the microwave, leave it to rest, and after that put it in the microwave about a minute. So now the next step, add all the cherries into a blender or a food processor, and into that add the sugar and the orange juice. and make a puree out from that. I pureed the cherries and this is how it looks like. It's actually pure color. And now I'm going to add the melted gelatin into the cherry and going to leave this in the fridge until I whip the cream. So this will set a little bit in the fridge. Now going to whip the cream until it comes to a soft peak. So the whipping cream is ready and the cherry is set already, and I'm going to add that into the whipping cream. It's ready now, so I'm going to pour over the chocolate topping. So when you're doing this, make sure that you put that in the fridge for several minutes to set before you put the cake layer, the next one. So after, take the leftover cherry mix and pour it over the top. And do it like this and put it in the fridge to set. Then again put the next bit on top. So the cherry slice is ready and I'm going to cut it and show you how it looks like. Make sure that you cut the ends well before you serve someone. And this is how it looks like. It's really nice with nice layers and very soft and a moist cake. You can use this for tea or even as a dessert. Hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.